Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you all had a great day. I figured I'd jump in on here early. Just gonna do the last check on the volume. I figured I'd jump in on here. Sounds good. All right. Let's get it. All right, collective. If you're new here, check out the description box, please. And I don't want you spamming my chat. Thank you. That's one of the guidelines. You continue to spam, and I will remove you. Welcome in, Marie. Welcome in, Patricia. I thought I'd jump on here on the other side of the clock and, you know, see what the crowd's like. Usually I'm going live at midnight, but I figure around 12 and 1 o'clock in the afternoon might be a different score. So, but we're trying it out. We'll see how it goes. So I hope you're having a beautiful Thursday. It seems sunny out there. Remember, these messages are timeless, so you can pick any video there that I got on my channel and see if it works for you. There's a lot of different messages available, so yeah. If I just happen to not be online, you can go ahead and pick another video. I've noticed quite a few videos have some sort of connection with angel numbers, with the time. So don't let the hours of the video fool you or deter you from checking it out. Work with your angel numbers to see what message is there for you, particularly at those particular times within my video. You might find that the message is for you. So please take only what resonates, leave the rest. This should be a confirmation to what you already know. I'm tapping into energy. If I tend to trigger you with what I say, maybe it's a healing experience for you. Okay, maybe it's something to reflect on. Welcome in, Kay. We're going to get started. I'm just having a quick cigarette. Wait and see how people are jumping in here. If you are new, welcome in. If you are returning, welcome back. Description box for further information to allow you to know how I run this channel. If you are looking for a personal reading, they are still open. However, I will be going on vacation very soon, and I'll be shutting readings down. I'm going to be maybe focused content. We'll see how it works out. I'm also looking into quite possibly, actually, no, I'm not going to speak on that. Because it's none of anybody's business, that's why. Because I know I got lurkers lurking, so they're not deterring anything I'm working on. I rebuke it. I send it back. Any evil eyes sent to me or my tribe, I send it back. I rebuke it. Allow it to be bound to its sender. Specifically until they learn love and perfect trust within their heart. You are what you eat there, Marie. Have you ever tried blessing your food before you eat it? Clearing off the possible negative vibrations off of it, or negative frequencies. You might be thinking it's something to do. Alright, collective, let's get the vibe check. Let's see what the vibe's all about, shall we? It's a very interesting energy today. I didn't go live yesterday. I took some time to sleep, because sleep is good. I've actually been getting anywhere from 9 to 10 hours a day, which is good. I'm feeling regenerized. It's hard. What's the vibe, Spirit? What do we got going on? So, Spirit saying that you apparently, somebody doesn't want you nurturing, but you let this bitterness go. There's anger, there's pettiness, quite possibly, that you've been dealing with. Somebody's been trying to get you to feel salty about a particular situation. Collective, just know that, you know, somebody wants you to drop your boundaries. Okay, they want you to feel paranoid. They want you to feel insecure. They want you to feel guarded. You're going through a breakthrough, and they're trying to break you down. Okay, I'm really getting this energy. They're fucking around, and they're gonna find out. All right, simply put. You've dropped this. You've let it go. It's behind you now. Like, these people that are coming at you, they're insignificant in your situation. They're going to make themselves significant, right? Any attention is good attention, apparently, according to them. But you're just, okay? So just consider that. Welcome in, Bradley. Welcome in, Sheila. Love having you here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's a nice little crew of 8. That's all right. For a Thursday, anyhow, during the day. Welcome in, Queen. So, hitting a breakthrough. This is your time, collective. This is what I'm told. Okay? Welcome in, Sandy. Somebody wants you paranoid and feeling cautious. And it's almost like they want you to be inverted energy. They don't want you getting out. They don't want you going anywhere. They don't want you celebrating. They don't want you doing anything like that. But you're still working on your healing, right? You're pacing yourself, which is good. Don't rush it. Okay, this is not a marathon. This is not a race. Okay, it's not, your healing is not something you can rush, but you have to be consistent with it. Okay? In order to get the most out of it. You've dropped this stress. You're no longer worried. You're no longer having migraines. You're no longer stressed out. Some of you probably gave it to the divine or gave it to source. Yeah, you're recharging. You're breathing, letting, you're letting things go. You're clearing your mind. You're taking time out for you, which is important. What do we got going on? Yeah, so they're trying to take some sort of praise away from you. They're trying to get you to think that it's bliss to follow your dreams. They don't want you to make up your mind and make decisions. And they sure as hell don't want you believing in yourself. Okay? So this is very well could be some sort of energy that they're projecting onto you right now. Okay? So we're going to read into this a little bit more. We're going to try to get the tea on this. Because the more we know, the more we can alchemize it, right? Can I get one more? Yeah, you're not procrastinating anymore. You're not broken. You're not having nightmares or failures anymore. They very well could be trying to affect your dreams, but you're taking control of that. There's about you dropping a psychopath and they don't like it. This is the whole thing, right? These psychopaths think that they are entitled to our energy and they're thinking that they're going to just continue to do what they're doing. But I really get a feeling they've been cut off your energy and they're losing their mind. Okay? They're wishful thinking that there's going to be a second chance. There's no second chance. They showed up the way they showed up. They showed you who they, they showed you who they are and you acted accordingly. Okay? So, yeah, there is no second chance. There's no nostalgia. You've moved on. This energy is shook on that. They wanted you to feel exhausted, burnt out, burdened, and feeling empty, but that's not happening. Okay, so they're trying to much a challenge to breathe and let go and clear your mind. This could be family inciting this projection onto you. They become insignificant in this glow up. That's what they're so pissed off about. I'm really picking up on an energy that if you can't beat them, then join them. And now some of them want to come back in and try to reconcile with you. They're having a hard time breathing and letting go onto you. Okay? They're having a hard time clearing their mind and getting over themselves and getting over their egos. Okay? That's one of their biggest challenges. And they're coming out and saying that you have an ego, which they couldn't tell with what an ego is, even if it's upside the head. You're very confident now that you've rose from the dead. You're alchemizing, you're transmuting, you're getting into this energy of a soulmate energy. So I do see that there's quite possibly could be a new romantic partner or new friendship at the helm here. It could represent a new twin flame or a twin flame or a new friendship where you're going to learn some new lessons from, or, you know, you're going to be able to build a new connection with someone very substantial, someone that has quite possibly gone through quite a bit of things that you've gone through. There's going to be a lot of similarities between you two. You guys are going to be able to under. You guys aren't going to have to explain each other and give the whole tea. It's going to be like it's familiar to them, so they can. You're going to be able to relate to this person, and vice versa. It's almost going to be spooky. All right. 3 to 6 months, 3 to 6 weeks, 3, 6, 36, very well could represent something. The number 5 as well could represent something, so maybe September 5th could be it. Yeah, so it all depends on who you are, what frequency you're at, where you are in your timeline, and what you're looking for, what you're looking at, okay? So just consider that. You are doing all this karmic bullshit. You are free, is what I'm told. You don't have to worry about this particular energy anymore, okay? The divine is dealing with, okay? I'm being told you need to stay prayed up, all right? Keep your boundaries. Don't want anybody to come in and get you to drop your boundaries or drop your standards just because they'll be with you. Okay. All right, so they want to say something. We'll pull them out. So when is this, quite possibly, when is this new relationship that is divinely protected? When is this relationship coming in? It very well could be December, between December and January. Something about Capricorn time is going to be very significant to you. This was a long time coming, but I feel that you've done a lot of work, all right? And, you know, this was supposed to happen back in February of last year, I believe. You might already know this person, okay? But you're supposed to meet up with this person back in February, and something got postponed. Okay, somebody didn't take stock of solutions and assess the progress. There was some transition, reflect, and prepare. Somebody wasn't prepared. Somebody didn't reflect. Somebody did not transition to a higher elevated timeline to meet you where you are. Somebody wasn't thinking long term. And they really weren't focused on building anything to last. Right? And there's just something here that they didn't want to unfold. They were too scared. Future, right? They were too scared of the potential. But somehow, some way, somewhere in around December, January, I think is going to be significant for you. So it could very well be 3 months. September, October, November, December, maybe, because we're going into the 21st of August, so we could count August if we really want to. So September, October, November, December, so yeah. Maybe 3 to 4 months, 3 to 6 months. You're going to be, what might have been prolonged or postponed, it seems like you may meet sooner. Okay? Divine timing, stay in the flow and trust that timing is perfect. Okay? You're going to meet this person as long as you stay in the flow of the, and trust. Okay? Things happen for a reason. And because it's divinely protected, there's definitely something here regarding that. Like, this is a divine orchestration. Okay? You're gonna know. You're gonna know. And I've got goosebumps throughout this whole channel. There's definitely gonna, you might goosebumps might be significant. Okay. And I'm also picking up Goosebumps, the book series. So something might seem a little bit scary. Something might seem eerie about this person or about how you guys meet. It might kind of spook you out. All right. Now, that's not for everybody, mind you. Okay. Okay, so what am I going to next? Okay. I guess I'm starting off with a 6 first. I did say that I was going to clarify that past reading, but I think it pretty well clarified itself. I didn't want to get too much into the karmic energy. I just want to kind of get back into the message. So hopefully my volume is still good and it hasn't like spooked out to where it's faint. If it does get faint, can I get somebody to let me know, so that way I'll just re-plug in just to make sure that it's all good. Thank you, Renee. All right, Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light. Please provide us with a message of what we need to know right now. What might be hidden from us. That way we can stay 10 steps ahead of the haters. As always. What do we need to know at this time? I'm going to do a 6 stack. So you're deciding no about a particular relationship. There is no seconds. There's no second chance. No going back to this. We could be dealing with a karmic die. There is no going back. Like, I feel like they think that there's unfinished business, why they continue stalking you. But would you imagine a Gemini not knowing how to fucking communicate? Like, make it make sense. They're like the keepers of communication, and some of these people don't even know how to communicate. All right, so somebody's coming into... There's definitely a 3 and 3. 33 is significant. Somebody wants to collaborate. Somebody wants to celebrate. Somebody wants to be part of the tribe. There's definitely something good coming in, I think. This is going to be very prosperous for you. This is going to bring on some sort of a celebration. Okay? And I'm also supposed to emphasize that this collaboration is protected. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And there's a devil energy here, but they're clearly collective. They're still going to try it, right? They're still going to try it. Somebody wants to collaborate and celebrate with you, but I don't know. There's somebody in here that does not have good intentions, okay? They're coming in to put a ring on it. They want to offer some sort of new stability. They want to make a commitment to you, but it's very, very dark energy. Okay, this is very toxic energy. I don't think you're going to go for it. I don't think you're going to buy it. Welcome in, Sag. And well, welcome in, Brer. So, 10 of Wands and the Hermit. So somebody had an awakening and they're healing. This could be you. This could be the person that's coming in. Maybe they did have an awakening. Or they could just be coming in saying that they had an awakening. I'm also getting, with this 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody tried to collaborate, celebrate against your demise. And they celebrated too soon. Okay, and everything that they brought about to sabotage is falling at the wayside, and they're having no other choice but to... They're being thrusted into a dark night of the soul, is what I feel. You had no other choice but to heal from this chaos, and although you had to go within and you may have had a dark night of the soul, You came out ablazing, and your inner light is shining. Okay, so what they thought was your demise actually ended up being a huge awakening for you, and it is your rise. So something good is about to happen for you, I think. All right, collective. Just hold on to your hat and be patient. Be consistent. All right. Welcome in, Harris. All right, what do we got, Spirit? Yeah, we got the King of Swords. So this dumbass fucking narcissist is coming back. Or so the cards say. Alright? Somehow they want to come in and give the so-called equal give and take now. Right? It's either that or they're going to come in saying that they want to give back, but they really don't. It's a one-way street. Right? They're trying to pull the wool over your eyes. They're going to say, oh, I'm ready to give to you now. I'm ready to give to you now. You know, I'm ready to commit. I'm ready to make I'm ready to make it happen. Meanwhile, they couldn't be any more of a fucking liar. Right? Nothing that comes out of this fucking mouth is anything valid at this point. Okay? You can't trust anything this person says. All right? I'm going to tell you that right now. They're a pathological liar. There's not a fucking word that leaves their lips that isn't gibberish. Okay? Thank you, Eminem. I fucking love you, dude, for that song. That song is very significant. I don't know what the name of it is. If you know the name, throw it in the chat. You're making a huge judgment call, and I think the divine is making a judgment call. Somebody's facing judgment. And I feel like the only way that they can not face judgment is if they feel that they can come in and reconcile with you, because everything's falling apart. They see you collaborating, they see you celebrating, they see you hanging out with your tribe, they see you stable as ever, and they don't like it. They don't like the fact that they're not connected to you anymore, right? They thought of you as an absolute fucking joke, but now you're the one laughing, where they were the one laughing at the beginning, thinking you weren't going to make anything of yourself. You're just going to fall in the ditch, fall in the wayside. But you got justice coming for you for this manipulation, okay, that decided to try to wreak havoc, all right, giving justice. Six of Cups. You've been doing a lot of reflecting about the past, about the good memories, the bad memories. You're kind of realizing that the toxic people that you had in your life, there really wasn't any good memories. It was all an illusion. And when you're dealing with a narcissist or a sociopath, it's really difficult to get over that, because anything that put a smile on your face was only to manipulate you in the form of a love bombing. So you might be coming to a lot of realizations at this point that it was just, they were trying to hypnotize you by what they had. And it's giving me a feeling like they were trying to buy your love with distractions that they had around them. And I'm really kind of vibing with this, because I realized a lot of the people that came into my life to manipulate me ended up trying to love bomb me in some sort of way, emotionally, sentimentally, in order to get me connected, in order to not lose connection. And they used a lot of props in order to, you know, connect. And it's almost as if it's something like, it's almost like they played a part. They played a character. They tried to be the main character in your life to distract you. And it didn't work out, and they wanted you to chase them as well. That's one thing I do get. All right, so what's the clarification with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups? We got the Queen of Cups. So there very well could be a karmic Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy that very well could want to collaborate with you. All right. This person, it's either that or this person is trying to emotionally manipulate you. So stay guarded. You will be exposing this. It's either that or this emotionally manipulative individual wants to come in and celebrate, collaborate, and they're going to expose the Seven of Pentacles of how everything that fell apart with this whole situation. I think they're going to tell you some sort of truth regarding this King of Swords. The Nine of Swords, there's some sort of truth coming out, something that you see. You're not having to look into it anymore. Like, the divine is peeping you into this. Like, this is where, you know, this is where the divine is letting you in on what's going on. The kind of feeling I get. Yeah, you took the trash out. This King of Swords was definitely the trash. This pathological liar. Okay? They tried to ruin everything that you were building. They brought a lot of chaos into your existence. More than what was needed. But yet, here we are. You're moving forward, and this is your justice. The Six of Cups reversed come out. You're no longer thinking about the past. You've let it go. This is your justice, letting this... The Queen of Swords, you very well could be nurturing your truth that you manipulated, maybe energetically. They very well could have been throwing evil eye or dark magic at you. Thought that they were going to bring you down and sabotage you, and it only brought you to your rise. Congratulations, collective. The Divine helped you through this. And I'm really picking up that this Queen of Cups, it's like the Divine is them to expose something regarding this collusion against you and this King of Swords. Like, it's almost as they don't have all the information, but they're being guided to expose it. Seven of Cups, somebody's very overwhelmed at the fact that you threw out the trash, that there is no other second chances. You found your new foundation. You're building a new foundation, right? Let's keep going. Yeah, you're coming out of this first since you've taken out the trash and you're focused on the future. You could have moved. You're just now settling now. And there's a Five of Swords. There very well could be a Queen of Swords. Somebody's nurturing their truth, or you're nurturing your truth. Somebody wants to reconcile with you. Very well could be the King of Swords, but they're still not in that right energy. Look towards the future and reconcile. They're feeling kind of dumb. They're feeling kind of like they're a failure. But they're just coming in to manipulate you. This Queen of Cups in the reverse very well could be coming to manipulate you as well. With the Knight of Wands in reverse. They don't have very good intentions. They're coming in to try to overwhelm you. Because, you know, you're receiving some sort of new stability. Somebody wants to come in and manipulate you and give you some sort of an offer. But I think there's some sort of... to help you out of this tower as well, to help you move on and find justice. So there's a lot of mixed feelings with this. You very well could be overwhelmed with this gift coming in. This could be a new house, a bunch of money, a new job, or something regarding this exposure. Somebody might be exposing something that's very overwhelming. But somebody's being guided to come in and talk. Maybe this is about the manipulation. Maybe they're not coming in. Maybe they're overwhelmed. Maybe they're bitter at the fact that they're being called to expose this. And maybe they're feeling overwhelmed because of the manipulation. I'm really picking up some sort of like blackmail. Somebody blackmailed somebody out of speaking up and talking about something, right? The Seven of Swords reversed. You're getting sevenfold blessings. Everything that was taken from you, your wits, your courage, your self-esteem, everything is coming back 10 times 7. Okay, sevenfold. Okay, and this is where I feel that your demise became your rise, is what I'm really picking up on. Okay. There's definitely a message, or definitely a journey. There's definitely a traveling happening for this Ace of Pentacles. You may have to go on a journey. The Nines in reverse. There's some sort of dependence regarding this Ace of Pentacles. But there's definitely going to be a new beginning, a new direction. I don't know, collective, use your discernment with this. The High Priestess, there's definitely something about you calling your power back. There's also something about secrets, about keeping this to yourself. There's also a thing about somebody siphoning off of you, manipulating you, and the Divine is bringing this all out to you about this Ace of Pentacles. They're siphoning this Ace of Pentacles from you. I'm also getting the Chariot being someone official, okay? Bringing you some sort of information in order for you to move forward. But the High Priestess is very significant. You could be calling your power back. Let's get it. Yeah, there's definitely a rebirth here. Somebody wants rebirth with you. They want to take a leap of faith in a new direction with you. And by all means, they want to try to offer you something to maybe reconcile. And I think this is to keep them from you either receiving justice or from them receiving some sort of judgment regarding this. Is there anything else overall? The Knight of Pentacles. They're taking their sweet old time coming in. Got the King of Cups, and we got the Page of Cups. Somebody wants to come in with an apology. A King of Cups wants to come in with an apology, but they very well could be very busy. They very well could be taking their time to come in to reconcile with you. And there's some sort of a gift here, but I'm not even too sure whether or not it's breadcrumbing or not. But there's definitely some sort of message of compassion. There's definitely something about somebody standing on business and seeing you for who you actually are now compared to what they were being told that you were. I really get a feeling of defamation of character, and I think this is what's being exposed. Somebody was talking shit about you, and this is going to bring about an end to whatever this is. It's going to bring about a closure. I'm also picking up that somebody's taking responsibility for somebody else's loss that they caused you, which is, I don't know about that. The Hangman's telling me that you put a lot into this. This Queen of Cups also put a lot into this. They sacrificed a lot, and they stayed true to their perspective after seeing the truth. Somebody's sticking up for you behind your back. Somebody sees the truth for what somebody was doing to you. The Knight of Cups. Somebody doesn't want to come forward, but they know they have to. Because somebody can't walk away from you. Somebody's obsessed. And they're just out to betray you. So I think there's some sort of truth coming out. There's some sort of evidence coming out about somebody's very much can't walk away from you. They may be feeling betrayed. They may be out here trying to get you to not walk away. They're trying to you by not they want you to go back and spin the block and go back to them, which that's not happening. Okay? You called your power back, and they're trying to betray you again, is what I'm feeling. Like somebody wants to come in and collaborate and celebrate your new beginning. They want to be part of something. They want to be part of your tribe. But they're taking their good old time to try to come in and reconcile this. Right? Somebody's obsessed. They can't walk away from you. Is there anything else? Oh, we're all 6. We got the 2 of Wands. Somebody wants to eat the crossroads, but they're still lying. There's no... Somebody wants a new beginning with you. They want to have a new partnership with you. They have new ideas. They want you up with new ideas. But I'm really picking up on a stubborn energy, like you're standing on business, like you want nothing to do with this energy. No matter how much they want to try to reconcile, you can't trust this energy because of how they showed up to you. You know, they showed up all peaceful and stuff, and then you find out that they're nothing but a bunch of fucking liars and a bunch of chaos agents. Like, thank you. I'm really picking up on a, yeah, you know what, thanks anyway, but I'll pass kind of a situation. The Queen of Pentacles, you're very grounded in your energy, and they want you to feel defeated, or this Queen of Pentacles could very well feel defeated. I have a feeling she may have come forward to speak about this. You best fucking deal with this kind of thing. Like, this Queen of Pentacles really laid into these particular people. Quite possibly to come back in and apologize and make things right with you. But it's like, you've already let this go. You got no... You want nothing to do with any of them. Even this Queen of Pentacles. And this Queen of Pentacles is feeling defeated. Because other people pulling this shit. Because somehow this Queen of Pentacles got pulled into this. Somehow. This could very well be a family. But it's like there's so much drama around this whole situation. You want nothing to do with any of them. They can rot in the pain they caused you. They can sit there and feel guilty for all the shit that they pulled on you. Like, you got no spoons for this, Spirit. Spirit saying, you got no spoons. What's going on? Anything else here? We got the 4 of Pentacles reversed. So, they feel like there's unfinished business. Somebody feels like you owe them something, which you don't owe them a damn thing. This Queen of Pentacles might think that you owe them something. And of Cups, you're very much in your own energy. You're very much fulfilled within your own energy, wish fulfillment, whatnot. Yeah, somebody wants a new beginning. Somebody's inspired to come in. They feel there's unfinished business. You very well could be in this Queen of Pentacles energy. And they want to defeat this energy, but you have this new beginning. Be very, very discerning to who you're allowing in your energy, specifically because of that. All right, collective? Don't allow people to come in and gaslight you. Really? Okay? Another 6. Okay. What's the next message? Spirit's saying this is a new message, new timeline. So this is for somebody else. Past message didn't resonate with you or confirm anything, then this one might. Okay, what's going on, Spirit? What do we need to know? Okay, so there's communication, clarity, awakening, a new beginning of truth. You're stepping into a new pathway, a new direction, quite possibly. Very well could be you, could be someone else. Someone's very passionate with coming forward. This Pentacles, it's a one-way street, seems to be. Somebody's very tunnel vision, like they're thinking on themselves. Now, somebody isn't divinely guided, so be very, very careful. Somebody's coming forward very passionate, very quickly. They're only focused on their own. I'm really picking up on their own gratification or whatever else. I don't know, but it's not in their favor. The Four of Pentacles, again, unfinished business. They feel like there's there that needs to be dealt with. We got the Eight of Pentacles. Whatever they're doing to try to just whatever they're doing to cause you challenges is falling apart. And that's kind of what I'm picking up. I'm also getting that somebody's wanting to come in and as like they're trying to mock you, is the feeling I get. They're trying to get you all unstable. There's some sort of King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a very karmic one. They're at the helm of all this destruction and chaos. The clarity coming forward about this. So we got the Eight of Swords coming in about this botched new beginning, right? Somebody wanted to come in, but it blew up in their face because of ill intentions. The Queen of Cups is coming back out here. They thought they could come in and manipulate you, but it's not going to work. They know that now. It's not in their best interest to do so. Somebody's misjudging you hardcore. And they're very, very bitter about it. We had Cups in the reverse here on the split. So this very well could be somebody trying to balance their masculine and feminine, but there quite possibly could be a water sign. Five of Wands and the World. They figured that since you are finishing out this cycle, considering that you're rising to your next timeline, they figure now is the time to come in to try to reconcile some sort of challenges or indifference. Now is not the time. Now that you've alchemized it and let it go, like, and I'm really picking up on this unfinished business bullshit. And I'm picking up on also that somebody thinks that you owe them an apology when you don't owe them shit. Had they shown up better? They're trying to turn your whole fucking world upside down. And the divine ended up doing the same to them. And somehow they thought you did this to them. Meanwhile, they had ill intentions about you the whole time. And somehow you're allowed to endure the challenges and the sabotage, but they're not. Like, the audacity of these people. Like, give me a break. Somebody's very bitter at the fact that they don't get a new beginning with you. Yeah, because you tapped up into your divine energy, collective. Okay? And I really get a feeling that there might have been some sort of reports being made behind your back that are blowing up in their face. I'm picking up on official energy with this Hierophant. And now, because the Hierophant energy, there's an official or somebody did some sort of investigation or they looked into you. And it's not wreaking very favorable for these people that made this investigation happen. It's actually blowing up in their face. Okay? It's not very favorable for even the investigators, right? Because they're not allowed to tap into anybody that is particularly innocent. Okay? Once they know that they're innocent, they need to back the hell out and mind their own business. And I think this particular, quite possibly be an investigator of some sort, It very well could be that they are seeing where the stipulations and the discrepancies are in the truth. And I think this is why, like, they try to come at you as if you are um, that you're the culprit, but turns out you're not. It was actually them trying to find dirt on you. And I really get a feeling that this official is actually getting it because they got certain personal information, and they may have went back to these particular people with this personal information. And here you are, you're trying to free yourself from this psychopath, and this psychopath goes in and lies to these service people, maybe police, whatever the case may be. Okay, and they end up giving this information to them. So they're getting somebody to investigate and bring back some sort of information. Somebody's getting in trouble for that, for giving away personal information. It's not working out for them. It's all falling apart. And the fact that this investigator, clergyman, it could be a religious figure, whatever the case may be, but someone's coming in to heal this betrayal. Knight of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles could very well be feeling very unstable, and they have since seen the light. Okay, they very well could see something here. They're moving forward. They may be moving away from this betrayal. It could be a Taurus. The Knight of Swords. There's definitely some sort of communication coming in fast. Quite possibly regarding a Queen of Cups in reverse. I'll take it. We got the Nine of Cups. There's some sort of wish fulfillment. This King of Cups, you might have, or this King of Pentacles, you may have helped them to alchemize something. They very well could be coming into contact and talk to you. You could very well have helped them to elevate or heal. You could very well help them rid this betrayal once and for all. I do believe that this pathological liar, I'm really picking up on, this is like maybe the same book, different chapter, different people. Okay, so this could be along the same lines of the people involved with the particular situation is what I'm being told. So I really think that first reading was the collusion and the sabotage, talking about that, but this is here talking about an awakening. It's about wish fulfillment of finding a higher power or connection to a higher power, healing heartbreak, healing betrayal, starting to move forward, stable, and maybe they're coming in with some sort of information of wish fulfillment. What's going on? The Ace of Cups, there's some sort of a broken heart situation. Somebody released a broken heart. Somebody healed a broken heart. Somebody wants to heal a botched union or botched relationship as well. Somebody misjudged you. They should have came forward with some sort of compassion rather than hostility. I think they're coming in the way they are. They're wanting to come in and communicate. There's definitely going to be joy, or something is going to be definitely revealed regarding this. Hey Cara, welcome in. How about you check out the description box on how to get your own personal reading? Thanks. Yeah, something did not work out in somebody's favor is what I'm being told. Somebody's coming in to basically let you know that there's some sort of wish fulfillment. There's some sort of an ending of a cycle. Somebody's very overwhelmed with this whole thing. Somebody's about breaking somebody's heart on lies and deception. or trying to ruin somebody, making them feel devastated due to some sort of thing. It's just something that fell apart. Trying to bring challenges. Yeah, there's huge dystopia here. But it's looking like somebody wants to come in. Yeah, somebody's coming in. It very well could be an official. It's almost like somebody broke up a family. Somebody created a major dystopia. The truth is coming out. The Ten of Wands as well. The Ten of Cups reversed with the Ten of Swords. Major ending of a cycle. Like an ending of a cycle. The worst is over. Page of Pentacles. There's some sort of offer coming in. Somebody has a message of stability. I don't know if it's breadcrumbing or not, but somebody misjudged you. Somebody misjudged your cutoff game. Somebody wanted you to chase them, and you didn't. You're like, I'm not playing these dumbass games. It's not something that I'm about to do, kind of thing. You're not chasing anybody, and that's why I feel that they're coming in with unfinished business. Six of Wands, sort of exposure regarding this. Somebody's exposing something. Somebody doesn't want to be exposed, is what I'm being told. There's something to do with a Ten of Pentacles. Have hope with this Ten of Pentacles because it's coming in. Okay, doesn't matter whether or not you told this person no. You still have Pentacles coming in. I'm being told you worked hard for this. Page of Wands, somebody's coming in passionately. Somebody has some passion for you. Somebody has a new idea, a message, a new idea. We got the Queen of Wands and the Emperor in reverse. So there's this Queen of Wands here that wants... this Queen of Wands, I don't know. I get a weird feeling with this. I get this Queen of Wands is like... they're two-faced. Like, they're showing right side up, but they've got the Emperor reversed. So it's like either that or there's some sort of somebody looking like a tyrant, but they're really not. Somebody's trying to make somebody look like a tyrant, but they're really not. They're actually very nurturing. Okay, they're very inspired. They're very intuitive. And I'm really feeling somebody's trying to get you to react, and you're in this very nurturing energy. They're not getting what they want. It's like you're transmuting it. Is also the feeling I get. Yeah, you took a leap of faith in a new direction. You found a new footing. You found a new foundation. And the divine is guiding you with this. And they wanted you to the point where they didn't want you to walk away to calmer waters. They wanted you to suffer. Constantly having to go through lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson, like relentlessly. The Page of Pentacles, now they're going to come in and breadcrumb you to try to balance things. But all it's going to do is what they're trying to do is breadcrumb you, and you're going to see through it, and they want you to act out of character. They want to make you look selfish. They want to make you look like you're not in an attitude of gratitude. Meanwhile, they're the ones that sabotaged you, and now they're breadcrumbing you to reconcile. Like, you're ending this cycle. You've already moved to your next level. You're finally calming down, and they're trying to make you bitter all over again. Right when you're trying to find your independence. Right when you're feeling good about. They're trying to put you in the dark again, leave you in the dark. But you're no longer trapped. You see what it is and why and how and whatever. Yeah, you called your power back. You're tapping in and you walk with angels. Everything is happening in divine timing for you. You are moving on. You did take out the trash, and this is your time to rest. This isn't your time to deal with more bullshit of what they're trying to spoon feed you. Okay? And they're going to come in and make it like they want to reconcile. Okay? But they're very, very selfish energy. They're only thinking about themselves, and they want to spin the block on this justice that you're receiving. Okay? You're not really satisfied with the way, with how they've been bred, but you're still in this attitude of gratitude with the divine. And that's what they're so fucked up about. Because you're nurturing your truth, and you don't want what they got. You don't want what they're breadcrumbing you with. It's bullshit. They're just trying to get you to look within again, and and they're wanting to try to collaborate with you and bring some sort of a stability and commitment to you, so that we don't walk away. They want you to drop your guard, so that way they can ruin any type of balance and take away any particular perspective or possibility of you having another relationship and finding somebody to be happy with. They want you in your head. And they're only thinking about just being with you just to leave you again. Right? They want you very unstable. They want to make you look like you're selfish. And there's a third party. It's like, you're trying to move on, and they're trying to do this whole third party bullshit. Like, you want nothing to do with this third party. You want nothing to do with this whole dynamic. They tried to pull you into this dynamic before, but it's like they don't take no for an answer. They're going to try a different avenue, a different way of trying to pull you into this bullshit, only to save themselves. Like, get over yourselves. These people really need fucking heads a shake. Preferably after they remove them from their fucking ass. But do it way the fuck over there. Welcome in, James. Alright, one more 6 stack. Another perspective, another point of view. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what points of view this is, so this could all be one particular reading for a person, but different scenarios or different dynamics or different people. I don't know. Take it where it belongs. Put it where it belongs. Take it or leave it. It's up to you. Use your own discernment. Somebody's sad. Alright, so somebody's coming forward, but they're taking the jolly good old time. The Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, what do we got? The Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse. Somebody's dependent on you. Somebody's hoping to depend on you. Very well put, Marie. Nine of Cups. Somebody's, yeah. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. Two of Pentacles. Somebody's coming forward looking pretty stable, but they're only coming in to siphon off, bring, to try to complete them. Somebody feels like you complete them, and they're coming in to balance things out with you. Give me a break. Knight of Cups, they're coming in with compassion. They're coming in with a stability offer, so they could be coming in with money or some sort of stability or house. I'm really picking up like they're trying to buy you back into the scene. But really, it's just basically siphon off of your energy. And to make it so you don't meet up with your wish fulfillment. And they're trying to juggle it to where you don't get your wish fulfillment. Like, they're only thinking about themselves. They're not thinking about anybody else. They're not thinking about your side of the things. They're not thinking your perspective of how you know. It's all about them. When I really feel you couldn't be bothered with this energy. Like, you do not want to be bothered with this energy. It's not something that you want to have anything to do with. There's a feeling I get. We got the King of Cups. You could be standing true at space. You could be feeling guarded right now regarding your heart space. You know what you want. And this is not it. We got the Six of Swords. You walked away from this energy, collective. I really feel the last two six stacks were the people you were dealing with. I think this is you. I think you are moving forward. You may be having a bit of a hard time trying to find your independence. You may be finding it difficult to find some sort of a way to find your wish fulfillment within yourself and try to balance things out and walk away at the same time. We got the Four of Wands. You could be finding stability anyway. So this Queen of Pentacles is definitely trying to siphon off of you. They may be coming forward with some sort of an offer to you regarding this ill will of the Nine of Pentacles siphoning off of you. They may have owed you. They're very stingy. Queen of Pentacles, they're trying to reconnect to you. They're trying to steal abundance and your heart space. They're trying to pull on your heartstrings. They expect you to balance things out for them. Meanwhile, you walked away from this imbecile and they're trying to rekindle some sort of commitment or connection with you. We got the Queen of Wands here too as well. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. They are not happy. They're not. The Two of Pentacles, they're trying to balance out this betrayal, releasing this betrayal, but they're like waist deep in this betrayal. And I'm really picking up on the fact they're trying to manipulate you. They're trying to come in and manipulate you. It's like I'm really getting this feeling of gaslighting. Two people are very unstable and very pissed off. Page of Swords in the reverse. It's nothing but lies, illusion, deception. You walked away from this energy. We got the Magician. Somebody was doing dark magic or dark energy work or something regarding you, and you put an end to that by committing to yourself. And I'm really picking up that they were trying to ruin your commitments, bring an end to your commitments using dark magic. Because they felt betrayed, and the only way that they felt that they could come to some sort of resolution is to betray you. In order to release the betrayal they felt with you. You might have called them out on some sort of shit that they did. You might have held them accountable for their actions, and they don't like that. So they tried to bring an end to some sort of commitment for you, to you, regarding you, and you walk away maybe towards this commitment, and they ended this. The Hierophant. This whole thing was to basically disconnect you from the tide, to disconnect you from source, disconnect you from higher self or your higher power. Six of Pentacles. They felt by siphoning off of you, it was an equal give and take. The Page of Swords, again, that's all based on lies and illusion. Like, they brought a lot of lies and collusion to this whole situation. Now they're wanting to come in with the Six of Pentacles and balance something out and have some sort of a new beginning and clear out this betrayal with the Ace of Wands. And this is after they turned around and did all this dark shit. This dark shit and this betrayal is coming to light. The Moon in reverse. That what is done in the dark is coming to light. Somebody was trying to get you to self-sabotage, to make it you were self-sabotaging, right? To make you look unstable, but you're actually very grounded. People know the truth. Knight of Cups and the Two of Swords. So there very well could be somebody coming forward, making the decision to come forward. So trying to block this. You might have this person blocked. You might have decided to block them out. You might be pouring into yourself. You might be moving forward, focusing on someone else. You had to make a decision to move on. You're no longer allowing this bullshit to deter you. Somebody's making a decision to give equal give and take and come forward and ask for a new beginning. But something's going to be revealed. We got the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody wants to grow with you. They're making a decision to reveal that they want to grow with you. They see what you're building. But they're feeling left out in the cold. Somehow they want to end the cycle. They want to commit and they want to bring compassion because you expose them. Yeah, there's an Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords. They're coming in to build with you. They're to support you. They're coming in to give some sort of an offer of stability or something. The Devil in the reverse and the Ace of Cups. So you took this trash out. I don't think you're going to accept this Ace of Pentacles. Because you're filling up your own cup. You're pouring into yourself. Somebody wants to come in for a commitment, and they're going to come in and offer you this new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. The Wands in here too. The Four of Pentacles. There's unfinished business here apparently. But like this is something that they're thinking. This is all about divine timing, whether or not Archangel is going to allow this. Nine of Swords. Somebody's all up in their head on how you're so protected. How the fact that you are this Hierophant energy. You're very much a teacher, very much a someone of very high status, very much a high priest, high priestess. You're definitely in your power. And I believe that this is being exposed. This is being revealed to them. You walk with angels. You know exactly what you want for your heart space. And you're being very strategic moving forward in this. You've had a huge wake-up call. You might have had an awakening. You see things from a different perspective. It could be you or someone else. There's definitely clarity or communication coming forward regarding this whole situation. Okay, somebody doesn't have the power or somebody doesn't have the competence to move forward. The King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. So you could be just keeping to yourself. I think this is what's being exposed. This is what's being... the divine has got you just keeping your cards close to your chest. You're not really talking about much. Somebody thinks you're unstable, or somebody's trying to point you out or project that you're unstable, but you're really not. There very well could be a unstable King of Pentacles coming forward to speak on something regarding a lot of this shit. Whatever this is. I'm not even sure. Like, because there's like so many different timelines with this energy. This is what I'm picking up on. Like, I know I'm not the only one going through this shit. Five of Cups, extremely sad as to what happened. Somebody's dated. Something happened and it's devastating. Somebody could be hurting because they fumbled you and they're realizing there's no second chances with this. Little did they know that they had second chances, they had third chances, they had fourth chances. They had fifth chances and they blew it. They absolutely blew it. Not only did they blew it, they ended up sabotaging. Not only did they sabotage, they lied to you. They brought a lot of deception into the mix. And somehow now they're expecting you to believe that now. There's some sort of truth coming in. What kind of truth from a pathological liar would you rather have? You can't trust them. So what does it matter? Like, it's really giving me this gaslighting bullshit again. Like, that's the feeling I get. I don't like it. The feeling. Mystical Forest, can you enlighten us on these 3-6 stacks? Soul awakening. Somebody did not want your soul awakening. Somebody did not want you to awaken. Somebody wanted you to stay in this karmic energy. They did not want to ascend. They did not want you standing in your power. But you persevered anyway. Fuck, if I'm gonna stick around in this fucking mud puddle, get up, get out, shower off, and keep on trucking. You're definitely one of a kind, collective. You're definitely getting a pull. The divine could be guiding you to your heart path. Notice. And there's going to be some major instant manifestations coming in for you. Somebody didn't want you to see your inner beauty. They wanted you to make you feel worthless. They didn't want you raising the bar. They wanted you to give up. They didn't want you participating as a main character in your own life. They just wanted you to exist as maybe an extra. They didn't want you succeeding with anything. They're trying to take that away from you. They didn't want you raising the bar. I'm also picking up on they didn't want you to raise your standards either. But don't believe that past defeats or disappointments will keep you from succeeding. True success grows from the lessons. A hopeful heart never gives up. Somebody wants to come in and, say that they were there the whole time. They were there to guide you through this transformation. Like they want to take credit for all the fucking chaos they brought to your life. As if it changed you for the better. And they want some sort of credit for causing you chaos. Like, really? The audacity of these motherfuckers, man. I do not like it. They can fuck right off as far as I'm concerned. You're going to be receiving it all. There's no debate on this. Okay? People can no longer debate the fact that you're going to receive it all. You're definitely having a new chapter coming in. You deserve to receive abundance at full capacity. Believe in your worth and trust that the universe is ready to deliver all that you desire. So open up for this. It's going to come out to you in a way that you weren't expecting. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are valuable of your circumstances. You always have been and always will be. It's not up for debate. Okay? You have always been worthy. You've always been enough to receive blessings. And somebody did not want you receiving these blessings. Okay? A new chapter begins when things seem to be falling apart. Be aware that things may be coming together in a new way and suit the next phase of your life even better. Okay, I think there's been major improvements, major developments regarding your manifestation and your heart path because you're alchemizing this. They wanted you to give up, but you're not giving up. There's no fucking dead on it. You are going to participate in this new chapter. They did not want you participating in this new chapter of your life. Okay, they wanted you sleeping on. But here you are, collective, rising to the occasion, and I'm proud of you. Okay, rejuvenate yourself. Know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitations can teach you to take better care of yourself. You have permission to rest and say no. All right? If you want to stick to your own energy, stick to your own energy. You want to have fun, go on. You want to, get out in nature, go get out in nature. Don't allow anybody to stop you. Do what you need to do to bring about some sort of alchemy to your life and balance. Yeah, they didn't want you to raise the bar. They didn't want you stepping into your authenticity. They didn't want you having hope. But it's there. It's there. Has no other fucking choice but to be there. There's none on it. Okay? When you set the higher standards for people and situations in your life, you create space for new levels of joy and abundance. So rise above old patterns. Okay? And somebody doesn't want you rising patterns. They want you stuck. Being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones when you stay true to yourself. You naturally filter out those who don't align with your path. They don't want you doing this, but you're doing it anyway, and they're all butthurt about it. And it's all coming in for you. Hold hope on the hope is on the horizon. In the face of challenges, remember that nothing lasts forever. Trust that the universe has got good things in store for you. Okay? I'm really picking up the best is yet to come. Okay? Your haters are going to fucking hate that too. So just be aware. Let them. They want to create a problem where there is no problem. Okay? They want to create challenges where there is no challenges. They want to create chaos where there's no chaos. You're alchemizing all this. The divine is helping you to do this. Okay? You're not meant to struggle and fight your way through life. Drop the concern of your ego and watch imaginary walls crumble away. You've already won. Okay? And the collective that I'm speaking to don't have an ego. They're making it out to be that you have an ego. You do not have an ego. It's a confidence. It took you forever to have this confidence in yourself. And they're trying to make it out to be that you have an ego. They can eat dirt as far as I'm concerned. You're allowed to be a little egotistical, even if it isn't. Even if it is, I could care less. The fact that you have confidence, the fact that you're standing on business, the fact that you're moving forward, the fact that you're very focused on your manifestations and what you're trying to alchemize and what you're trying to... It's all happening for you, and they're trying to thwart you on that. They're trying to debate you when there's no fucking debate. There's no debate on your new beginning. They cannot say a fucking word that is going to change your fucking mind about this whole thing. And I'm also picking up on an NDA again. Apparently they don't want you speaking on them. Meanwhile, you're not speaking on anybody. You're speaking on energy. And these motherfuckers are watching you and stalking you. And you're picking up on their energy. And somehow they're going to NDA you on that. They can eat rocks. Okay? Crunch, crunch, crunch. Fuck right off. Trust your feelings. Yes, you are unique. Your destiny is waiting for you to write and pave your own path. If you're looking to maybe write a book, start doing it. Follow your heart. Don't let others dictate who you should be. What did I just say? What did I just say? They're trying to gaslight you into being something that you're not. Disempower you, discredit you, defame you, whatever the case be. They're trying to shut you down, is what I'm being told. They're coming in saying that they don't have an agenda when they... Okay? Pure love and everything that you have dreamed will happen when you are ready to give love without expecting anything in return. True givers receive. So you very well be a person that was a giver. You're very much a people pleaser in the past. I don't think you're that way anymore. You give discernment now. You don't just give to anybody, because not everybody deserves your energy. And I don't blame you, collective. Protect your energy. You're not all wrong about that. Okay? Somebody's all pissed off that you give other people compassion, but you literally have not an ounce or even a teaspoon, let alone a quarter teaspoon of that for them. Like, not even a drop. You got no fucking spoons for them. Meanwhile, you got lots of spoons for everybody else. And they're jealous, and the fact that you're not opening up to them anymore. They burnt their fucking bridge. Now they can smell and choke on the smoke. You got the spirit of life within you. Remember, you are never alone. The spirit of life is with you. The world takes care of you. The divine takes care of you. So allow yourself to rest in the realization and feel the lightness in you. You're made of light. Start acting like it. There's definitely a deeper world. There's definitely a deeper meaning to life. Don't push or force your way through life. Finding balance in the dark times will open up your heart to the depths of compassion in everyday moments. Somebody's wanting you to struggle, like constantly, when you shouldn't be struggling at all. They want you constantly going through these dark times. Like, they're trying to diminish your compassion, so that way you're not giving anybody compassion. They're trying to burn you out. You're trying to put out your light, is what they're doing. All because you're rising. They don't want you staying true to yourself. They don't want you raising the bar, but the divine, again, they've got other plans for you. The need for validation from others is an illusion, and I don't even think you expect validation from others. You don't want validation from others. You're not here to be validated by others. You validate yourself. Okay? What they think is ego is actually confidence. You are not responsible for how others perceive you, but it is your responsibility to stay true to yourself. So stay true to yourself. These motherfuckers in to tell you otherwise, or create challenges or problems where there isn't. Do it your way. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to be wild and free force of nature, here to build a new and better world. So allow yourself to go and do that. Any problem that will arise, you will find solutions. So trust your gut, trust your feelings. Allow your inner light to guide you in this. First of all, take some time out to rest, because when you are able to rest and alchemize and get into this new energy and empower yourself, that's when things are going to start happening for you. You're going to start seeing things clearer. So rest. Take some time out to rest. You probably go, not giving any time to yourself, depleting yourself, burning yourself out, which is that's what they want. Focus on you. Pour into yourself for a change. Take the time out to rest and heal from all the bullshit. Yes, you need to write the book. Somebody's very shallow. Very, very shallow. They want you struggling. They think if you're struggling, you're never going to make it to where you're going. But your soul is awakening. You're seeing things for what they are. You're quite irritable when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. Somebody wants you to think that there's so much pressure, but there's really none. Okay? Somebody's putting you under constant pressure when there shouldn't be. When you want more, don't push yourself or others to get more. Give more of your pure, genuine self, and life will immediately, effortlessly match it. So what they're doing is they're pressuring you to the point where you can't give of yourself. You're constantly depleted. Right? And it's either that or they're trying to drain you and make you frustrated to the point where you don't give of yourself. Because if you don't give, you don't get. And if you're stressed out, you're not giving of your genuine self and your purity. They're trying to take you out of your purity. Okay? They don't want you forging a new path. To forge a new path is in the reverse. When you make new choices, you create new results. So let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility you fully supported. And I think you are making those changes. Okay? You are making those choices. And somebody's trying to get it to that you are not supported. Somebody's trying to make it look like you have nothing to win. That you are going to fall short. That you are alone. That you have nobody helping you out. But again, the divine has other plans. Okay? Somebody's feeling like an absolute utter failure because they can't get to you. They want to be the key to your success. They want to have some sort of credit for your success. And they thought by creating a whole bunch of chaos that it would bring you to some sort of order, or you would submit, or that you would just cave into their fucking whim. But you're turning out to be a heck of a lot more resilient than they thought. And you're standing on business. They're trying to get credit off the chaos, like I said earlier. But lo and behold, all you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path of your goal. Actions are secondary. The energy within your primary focus. Do not estimate the little joys. Okay? So they don't want you celebrating these little joys in order to alchemize and raise your frequency. Celebrate. Eh? You might need to get out and have some fun. Go out and do something. And I'm also picking up because you won't choose them. They feel that they're trying to make you out to be shallow. That it's like surface level with you. And that's not even the case. You've ripped their fucking mask off. Yeah, again, starlight. They're trying to throw away your light. They're trying to get you to sabotage your light. They want you to step into the darkness. Meaning you lived there for years. You're finally stepping out of the darkness and they want you to step back in. Kick rocks. Like, really. Don't slow down manifestation or worry. Keep the faith and create light in the dark. The path of the stars is made by the same energy. That same energy is you. Don't ever forget that, collective. You are made of fucking stardust. Start acting like it. Okay? You are what manifestations look like. Do you understand? You are a divine manifestation. After all you've been through, after all the pain and the suffering that you've had to deal with, after all the shadow work that you've done, the dark nights of the soul that you've had to endure, the rebirth that you had to be sprout from the ashes over and over and over and over and over again after so many people tried to sabotage you along the way, to try to bring you down and put you in your place and take you off your high horse. Like, what do they expect? A lot of these people want you dead in a ditch because they do not want you succeeding. They do not want you rising above. They do not want you rising to the top. They do not want you having a better life than they ever had. They're delusional. They're psychotic. Okay? That you're just going to diminish yourself and lower yourself and lower your standards to these imbecile fucking pieces of shit back in your existence to siphon off of you, to take from you? No. They're thinking there's unfinished business, but that cycle's done, collective. This is your confirmation. That cycle is done. As far as I'm concerned, if these imbeciles think that they're going to come in with the audacity that they have, you should have a divine right to snap these motherfuckers in half. Okay? I'm going to just say that much. After all they did to sabotage you and bring you down, no. You should have immunity against any type of anything that they do. You should have ultimate immunity. You should be able to do whatever you have to do to save and protect yourself. I'm going to just say that much. They want to fuck around, they can find out. They want to play stupid ass games, they're going to win stupid prizes. Yeah, Spirit's saying don't hide anymore. Dare to dream big, remind yourself that everything is possible. Don't hide your talents and abilities, but use them to build your world. And I think that's what you're doing, collective, and I'm proud of you. Okay, you're transmuting all chaos into, and pain and everything, you're turning it into power. Which I think is absolutely brilliant. Keep on shining, star. Keep on shining. How's the volume, everybody? Is it still nice and loud? Everything is good that way? Welcome in, Andrea. Did it hollow out, or is it still nice and clear? All right. Independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Okay? Cats might be significant. Okay? You might be a cat whisperer. You might like cats. But you're very independent. Okay? You're dependent. You're okay on your own, but you're good with other people too. Okay? You're good with working as a team. You quite possibly could be a messenger. Spirit is sending you messages, by the way. So open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions, problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. So, yeah, you're very, very clever. People can't pull the wool over your eyes anymore, is what I'm getting. You're very wise. Let your head and mind reach for the stars, yet keep your feet on the ground. On the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know very much more than you kind of let on. Somebody's trying to, say that you do not have grace. Who glide across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Somebody wants to make you seem like you don't have any grace, that you're not wise, that you're not clever, that you're not a messenger or independent, but here you are. Okay? Yeah. They know nothing of you. You're not the same as you were before. You got abundance coming in. You very well could be getting a message about abundance. You could be a mystic. Somebody's trying to bring bad luck to you because they thinking they're clever by bringing you some sort of a message. Somebody doesn't feel that that it's luck that you have. Somebody thinks that you're doing something regarding this, that there's no luck here. So somebody doesn't have any luck because you have it. And I'm also picking up somebody's trying to say that you're stealing their good luck. You're stealing their abundance or their blessings when they were yours to begin with. They've been siphoning off of you. You could very well be a shaman. You are the creator and a magician. Use your gifts for good. There's a power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elements and the elemental spirits and guide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. You got a lot of prosperity and abundance coming to you, and people, I don't know, people's got a fucking opinion about it. You've had a lot of shit. This whole idea of you being a shaman, this wasn't like a personal choice. You were kind of driven into that due to the chaos that you had to deal with and the trauma. Like this whole shamanic aspect of yourself and how you deal with shadow work and how you alchemize. Okay? This was not a personal choice. Something that had, it developed in your life due to all the sabotage. Okay? So this whole shamanic pathway that you're taking right now, you were chosen for this. The divine chose you for this. Due to the trials and tribulations and trauma that you went through. They helped empower you to help you rise from the ashes. But this was not a personal choice. It's not like you would have chose to do this. Like, I don't think somebody chooses to through the trauma that they go through. They may choose their family before they get here, but I don't think they realize to the extent until they get here and what it is of what they actually chose. And I think there's a slight deception with that, because if you were to know what you were walking into and how to alchemize it right away, then it would kind of give you a cheat on how to do that. But for you, collective, I think you're very wise, you're very clever. You receive certain messages and you run with it. You allow the divine to talk through you. And a lot of this is where your wisdom comes from. And I think that helped you along this situation. I'm also getting, you have abundance and somebody tried to bring you bad luck. Okay, because you were turning into this shaman. They've seen you turning into this shaman. This wasn't a choice of yours. It was something that you were kind of initiated into without knowing. But it's literally made you a powerhouse. But somebody tried to change your luck. And by changing your luck, they actually helped empower you into this shamanic pathway. It's brought you into some sort of assertiveness. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have the power from beyond the world. So focus on what you really want, your dreams. I'm also picking up on think big. You're thinking too small. For some of you, you might not know what it's like to have anything. So you've appreciated everything you've received. You've been very grateful throughout your life. Somebody's trying to make you look selfish and very shallow. But all they're doing is they're projecting their own shit onto you to make you look bad. It's almost like they're trying to do a destiny swap, but by projecting their own fucking attitude onto you. Trying to get you to act out of character to fit a narrative that they want you to fit when you're nothing of. Like they're judging, put it this way, they're judging you at the fact that you can't climb a tree, but you're a fish. You swim in water. You don't belong out of water, right? But they're judging you for not being able to climb a tree, if that makes any sense. Just the energy I'm picking up on. Trying to make you out to be what you're not and judging you for it. You're persevering anyway. You have many gifts. You're very talented. No problem can withstand your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow, regardless of what other people think. It's not a fucking debate. Do you understand? Your abundance, your prosperity, your wisdom, your grace, your experience, your shamanic abilities of healing, that is not a fucking debate. Okay? You need to step into that and step forward with that. And again, like I'm really picking like they're trying to take you off a high horse. Meanwhile, they're nothing. They're insignificant compared to what you've dealt with. They're absolutely insignificant. And the fact that they have that audacity that they're going to dictate to you what you're going to do with your life. I'd love to be the fly on the wall. You've snapped these motherfuckers in half. I'd bring a whole freaking box of popcorn. With my pom-poms, because I'd be cheering you on, collective. Guaranteed. You're made of greatness. Okay? Love is your strength. You're very compassionate. Your leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires one that you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. And they're trying to make it so difficult for you. They're trying to make it such a fucking challenge about something that the divine gives you. And had all this challenge be like snuffed out and gone, literally effortless. Your abundance, your prosperity, everything would flow. Everything would be in alignment. Everything would be great for you. But they're trying to knock you out of alignment so you do not receive all of this. All because they don't have access to you anymore. So if they can't have access to you, no one else is, and you're not going to have access to fuck all. Whatever's meant for you. This is a big fuck you to you, collective, from your adversaries and your ops. This is why you need to stand 10 toes down, 30 toes left. This is why you need to stop fucking caring about these imbecile fucking parasites. Prosperity is coming. Somebody doesn't want you playing around, having enjoyment. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. Continue being assertive. All love and light, but take no shit. You're allowed to reinvent yourself. You do have a higher calling. Somebody's trying to say that you can't reinvent yourself, that you can't, start over, that you're not allowed to start again, that you're not allowed to begin to be fruitful and to have good luck and to persevere and be into this abundance and be independent, become a messenger. They're not allowed. They're telling you you're not allowed to have wisdom and clever, anybody but you. But you know you have a higher calling. And you're deciding what you really want. You have integrity and you're claiming it. Avoid being a trickster and practice integrity. You're not a trickster. But it's almost like they're trying to get you to be out like you're tricking people. You're having to strategize. You're having to be very methodical as to what you do and how you do and where you go and how you go. Like they almost want you overthinking. Step into this higher calling regardless. You have within you all the courage that you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. You made a great... I'm just saying that right now. And you're very noble. Okay? And you are the change. Everything that you have within you is about to blow your mind. And everything is going to start making sense to you again. Okay? Just hold tight. Stay patient. Okay? Stay patient. Keep persevering. Keep showing them how it's done. Keep spinning the block. Tables and stomping flipping tables and stomping fables. Okay? These mother truckers are thinking that they're dictating to you how you're going to live your life. And they're in for a rude awakening. Because all they're going to be able to do is watch you rise. Might as well just close their eyes. Because it's happening anyway. You're totally unbothered. They're trying to get you, and they're insignificant, as they should be. They're extremely insignificant. You don't give a fuck what they do with their life. Just stay the fuck out of yours, right? Seize every minute. Embrace each moment with purpose, for time is precious. They want you to waste time. They don't want you to think of, they don't want you able to seize every minute. That's why they got you in a constant struggle. Time is a precious gift on your journey of self-discovery. They don't want you having any self-discovery. They want you constantly struggling, so you never get a chance to alchemize, you never get a transmute. You're always in challenges and struggles and all this other shit. And they're relentless about it. Gate of opportunities. Pass through the gate of opportunities wherein new paths unfurl with boundless potential. Got some good shit happening for you, collective. Roots of success. Secure your foundation for growth and stability for a thriving journey ahead. Roots of stability. Ground yourself in what nurtures your being, establishing a stable base from which love and career can bloom. All right? You got some good things coming in for you. You just need to stay focused. And I don't mean fuck off because you're stupid. Okay? You could say that to your adversaries, though. You can always tell them to focus. And they won't know a damn thing about it. Answers unfold. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Alchemize it. They're trying to disempower you. So flip the fucking tail and empower yourself. Learn something from it. Learn how to rise above it. No matter what you are facing. Empower yourself. If you know, get in on a session with me. Okay? James, are you still here listening? James Cruz, are you still here? Make a change, embrace growth, seek new paths, and welcome transformations with an open heart. Answers unfold. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from the experience. So, James was going through a personal situation, okay? I'm not going to divulge what that, because it's none of anybody's business unless he says that it's okay to talk about it. But he's been going through some rough time, okay? And I just shared a perspective. A certain perspective, because he's dealing with some sick individuals, very disgusting individuals. okay? Very selfish individuals. And I shared a certain perspective with him, and he's like, holy shit, I never thought of it that way. And he thanked me for it. So, seriously, get a session with me. It's worth it. If it wasn't worth it, I don't think having a 5-star rating over at Hipsy right now. If it wasn't worth it. So, if you're scattered, if you're having a hard time focusing, if you're not really knowing what the hell to do with yourself, maybe it's time to get yourself a situation with me. Right? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Whoever this person is coming in, confessing or revealing the truth or whatever the case may be in the last 3 to 4 readings that I just did. What are some of the confessions that are coming out with this? This situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally, and it's draining me. Oh, okay. I think that's what they want for you, but it's backfiring. I'm not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure's too much for me. See, that's what happens when you raise your standards, collective. These insignificant pieces of shit fall away, right? Because they can't match you. They can't meet you where you are. That's the whole point. They have no choice but to retreat because they're inadequate to begin with. And their insecurities and the fact that they hate themselves so deeply, they can't compete where they don't compare. So they're all bitter about the fact that they can't even show up. That's not your problem. Keep rising. The whole point of you healing and rising is so that they can't touch you anymore. It's divine protection. I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. Yeah, clearly they know what the fuck they're doing. You do too. You know exactly what they're doing and why they're doing it. Because the light that is within, the wisdom, the cleverness, the ability to alchemize, all of this stuff. Right? And they've got this big ass problem in jealousy and envy because you're alchemizing it all. It's hilarious that it's all back to bite them, as it should. I'm distracting myself to avoid thinking about you. Of course, that's why they haven't reached out to even take accountability for it. Why? Because they're so fucking insignificant. There's a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. Yeah, clearly. So what? They got a bunch of fucking hoes to do it, right? Yeah, that's what it is. They got a bunch of fuckboys to fill their fucking hole because they can't fill it themselves. Fucking sluts. Dirty ass sluts. Thinking that they can cheat behind your back and that you're never going to find out. Rejecting you is protecting myself. I was being selfish. Of course you were being selfish. They're a bunch of disgusting pieces of shit. They are. I'm embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. They're not. No, they're not. I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. Yeah, no. No, it's definitely not mutual. They feel disgusted with themselves. They don't even know how to show up. They should just go eat dirt, really. That's what I wanted for you anyway. And I have a feeling the divine's going to spin the block and they will be meeting their maker. I feel unbalanced, uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix it. Yeah? I just told you. We are living 2 separate lives. Good. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. Okay, that's fine. Then leave me the fuck alone. How about that? Stop lurking in the past, lurking in the shadows, okay? And leave me the fuck alone. How about that? How about you get in your fucking car, on the train or a bus or whatever the fuck, and get the fuck out of my city? How about that? I have karmic debts that need to be paid before I can come back to you. Well, you're going to be in debt this whole rest of this life and into the next. So maybe 3, 4, 5 lives down the road, maybe, but I don't want you to come back. I really don't want you to come back. I don't want you anywhere near me. Okay? The karmics, the saboteurs, the ones that tried to sabotage, drama, the chaos makers, the evil eyers, the insignificant fucking idiots that think that they have the audacity to try to puppeteer. All of you can fuck right off. You're banished. Of course they're seeing someone, but they're not ready for you to know about them yet. They best not fucking tell you who they are, because I'm sure you're gonna release some sort of tea and reveal the truth about these insignificant pieces of shit that are they were hiding this person from you anyway the whole time you were together. Like, make it make sense. They didn't tell you that they were married before you together? Really? I wonder why. They want to have their cake and eat it too. That's why. I think they're entitled to it. So go have your cake, eat it too, get fat, and leave you the fuck alone. I'm also getting that somebody's trying to infiltrate themselves back or life into your life through a third party, which isn't going to work. The hunter, stubborn, sure-footed, the foundation's community, the vengeance, overcoming slights and a choice, the poet, relationships and vulnerability. What I'm getting is that you very well could be looking to create a new foundation within a community to overcome slights or challenges. This is a choice that you've been brought, and this is to gain a lot more loyalty and strength within your relationships and the people around you. And this is a choice of being vulnerable with your community, right? This is predestined. This is like path. You're helping people alchemize their pain and their suffering. Somebody does not want you inspired. Somebody does not want you to be generous. Somebody wants you to be looked at as naive. They don't want you to be anybody's muse. They don't want you to be inspire anyone. Ambition, diligence, and setbacks to aspirant. So again, they don't want you to, they want you facing setbacks. They don't want you inspiring anybody. But what they don't get is that you keep alchemizing all of these setbacks and you're finding out different ways of becoming things, and you're helping people to do that. You're helping people to rip the fucking rose-colored glasses off and see things for what it is. Turning complex situations into very simple analogies to where you can find solace and peace. There's not a lot of people out there that can alchemize like that. So this is a true gift. Somebody's out there called assassin, is what I'm picking up on, but you're really not. Somebody's trying to say that you're ruthless and you're actually quite compassionate. Somebody's trying to convict you of being a certain way and being a danger, but you're really not. You're like a fucking teddy bear, you're a puppy dog kind of energy. You're very cuddly, very loving, very kind. But, you know, being a cuddly teddy bear is one thing, but you piss that teddy bear off and you're running for your fucking life. No wonder. No surprise there. You know? No surprise. There, you're gonna get bit. That's just part of the deal, right? Somebody wants you sleeping on your potential, but there's clarity. Yeah, somebody trying to diminish your determination, trying to take away your certainty for your future. Again, they're trying to paint you out to be something that you're not, but here you are being productive, being a creator. You're creating, you're being creative, you're working on something, you're building something for yourself, and somebody's trying to discredit it. As if they have some sort of an opinion. They're an imbecile. You're going to overcome this regardless, and you're making it a choice that you're going to overcome this. You ultimately have the choice as to whether or not you overcome this. It's just how you show up. So show the fuck up, collective. What are you waiting for? You have every right, reason to step forward and make the best of it. Okay? You shouldn't have to worry about other people's bullshit. You really shouldn't. You shouldn't have had to go through what you went through, but you did. And it might have disempowered you for a little while, but it's going to be your power. It's going to be your rise. As long as you make it that. And this could very well be just to help you make raise your standards. Create some boundaries. So that way, stupid fucking happen to you anymore. Because you're learning some major lessons about boundaries, about self-respect, about self-confidence, about integrity. And you will rise through the alchemy of your healing. So be courageous. The pathway, your new pathway, your new beginning is waiting for you. So continue to rest and alchemize and heal and empower yourself to rise. There's no rush. Consistent and stay focused on that end goal, that prize of alchemizing and empowering and rising to your fullest potential. Despite the chaos. Show them who's boss. Show them what you're made of. Give them irrefutable proof that they cannot debate. They can't debate you now because of your rise, because of your success. You had a huge awakening. You're stepping into your independence, okay? You know. You know now. You're not trapped in your head. You're coming out of a dark night of the soul. You're finding your independence, and you've had a huge awakening. You went within yourself to find your light. Now that light is guiding you. The worst is over, is what I'm being told. Just keep moving. You're on the right track. Don't question it. Just know that you're in alignment, you're on the right track. You just need to keep moving. Take a break, take a rest. Don't feel guilty about the rest. Don't feel guilty about taking some time out to nap, fall asleep, and actually get a good rest. You know, it's been years since I actually had a half decent sleep. right? And I was lucky to maybe get 5-6 hours of sleep a night, if I'm lucky. Now I'm getting anywhere from 8 to 10 hours of sleep, right? And yet here I am still yawning. So I'm just taking that as a confirmation, considering the divine fucking loves you. The divine is guiding you. All right? Definitely helping you through. Yeah, have hope. You're healing. Continue doing that. You are the fucking star. Okay? Three of Cups. You're going to be celebrating soon. There's some major accomplishments that you're going to be celebrating. Seven of Wands. Your way of putting up boundaries. You might have to put up some boundaries. I think a lot of this shit that you've done, it helped you to create boundaries and help you to stick up for yourself. Speak up and use your voice. You've been through so much. With the Nine of Wands here, you've been through 9 wands, right? On your last wand. It's one wand left before you can finally close out this fuck cycle. You're there. You're almost at the finish line. Why quit now? You're almost there. They want you to quit now. All this work? They want you to fall back into the fucking karmic cycles? No. Not happening. Not allowed. You will have wish fulfillment. That's what they don't see coming. Some of you might be feeling like it's not possible that you're going to have wish fulfillment in life. I guarantee you will. But it's you that needs to show the fuck up and stop abandoning yourself. Like everybody else did. You don't have to follow suit like everybody else did. You can still stand your power and still rise above all these imbeciles. The devil, right? You're beating the fucking devil. You're getting the upper hand over the devil. Congratulations, Spirit. Thank you so much for your help. Congratulations. Collective, you got this. Somebody's coming forward with some sort of communication, or the divine could be communicating with you. It very well could be that somebody's trying to reconcile with you, coming forward with communication, wanting to reconcile with you. Is this good intention or not? The Knight of Wands in reverse. No, it is not. They're trying to manipulate you. They're trying to manipulate healing and your awakening. They celebrated the fact that you added boundaries because they wanted you to make so many boundaries to close yourself off to the world. But you put boundaries up regarding these temptations and all this shit. You put boundaries up. You're not taking on these temptations anymore. You're not on the bait like they wanted you to. You're not fitting in the narrative that they want you to fit into. That they're painting a picture of. Why? Because you were never that way to begin with. You made some major decisions. Yeah, we got Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords. So there very well could have been somebody trying to manipulate some sort of stories against you, and you put this person to rest. This Queen of Swords might be being to rest because you put up your boundaries. The divine is protecting you, and she came at you sideways, very, very selfish, totally misjudged you and the power that you held. Yeah, you're getting your independence on this. They can't siphon from you anymore. You had to make some major decisions about this person. I'm picking up on uproot your life. Nine of Cups in reverse. So, yeah. This Queen of Pentacles totally misjudged you. They're not receiving their wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups, they very well could have been emotionally breadcrumbing you. Only being compassionate towards you when it was good for them. Little did they know it was going to come back and bite them, but whatever. Now they're all trapped in their head and they want to come forward. They're coming forward pretty quickly because they see you pretty stable. Knight of Pentacles, Nab of Wands. Yeah, so they're coming in to make you feel guilty. They're trying to unstabilize you. Yeah, they're guilty. They're wanting you to feel guilty. They want you to be unstable. They're having a hard time moving forward to try to release this betrayal. They don't know how to show up. Yeah, they don't want to apologize. Somebody wants a new commitment with you, but they don't know how to show up. They got fuck all to give to this commitment. It's almost like they want you to give to this commitment, like it's giving me a one-way street. You need to have courage going through this. It's the best. Somebody's trying to test your boundaries. Somebody's trying to step on your boundaries, saying, oh, yeah, he's just saying that. Oh, yeah, they're just saying that. They're just, you know, they're just wearing a mask. They don't have boundaries. They don't have morals. They don't have respect for themselves. You know, they're constantly abandoning themselves. Little do they know you're not even the same person. Again, you're going to have to reintroduce yourself because these motherfuckers are in for a rude. You might have been a people pleaser before, but you're not a people pleaser now. You're focused on your own independence. You're focused on your bag. You're focused on your stability. You're focused on your own money. And that's the way it's going. Like, I don't see you taking on any other new commitments. I really don't see that. I really don't. You're manifesting your best life. You're learning how to love again. You're learning how to pour into yourself again. And you're cutting out these cycles once and for all. Because all they did is betray you. It was all third-party bullshit. Trying to collude and fucking hand you and traffic you and all this shit. And try to betray you and ruin you and totally dismantle you. To make you feel worthless. To make you feel like nothing. But little did they know, the divine had their plans. I think that's how I'm going to title this one. The divine had other plans. A perfect title. I don't know about you guys. Unless you guys think there's a better title. Unless you can think of a better one. Throw it in the chat if you got a better title than that. And I will officially stand corrected. Welcome in, Michael. I didn't even see it until now. I'm so happy for you, Michael. It's about fucking time, dude. Show the fuck up. You deserve to live your best life after all the shit you've been through. Go and fucking get what they said you've already. If you have to sell a whole bunch of shit to pack light and just start fucking just walk away. At least you'll have money in your pocket to go get some food. Just use it sparingly and watch how the world unfolds, dude. It's wild. Welcome in, honey. Hey, honey, I got a question for you. Do you know Honey Dip on Facebook? Is that you? I don't even know if I asked you that already a long time ago. I forget. I remember maybe you were inquiring about it. You guys got to remember that the miracles are in happening. If you don't allow the divine, if you don't give the divine some clay to mold with, what do you know? It's in like when spirit's calling you to rest, rest. When spirit's calling you to be in solitude, be in solitude. Just roll with it. There's going to be times where spirit's going to say, "Okay, now it's time to go. Now it's time to go out and have fun. Now it's time to go here. Now it's time to go there." Spirit will push you in the right directions where you need to go. You just have to be in tune with it. Honey, honey, honey. You gonna answer my question? Are you trying to keep yourself in incognito? You can give me a wink if that's the case. I'll shut up. But if you are the particular person that I think you are, I got some shout outs for you. I got some flowers for you. That's how it always is, Marie. I think she just popped in to say hi and leave again. That's okay. She's a busy one. Gonna have a quick cigarette here. I'm almost done, and then I'm gonna throw some cards for you guys. All right, members first. Members first. So put your hearts in the chat if you're a member and you'd like a message. The thing is, a lot of these messages I've already stated. It's like I'm a fucking broken record. Like, I get it. Like, I gotta say it louder for the ones in the back. I get it. If you are a member. If you're a member, that doesn't mean you're a subscriber. A member. If you got a star beside your name and you'd like a message, throw a heart in the chat. There's a protocol. There's a... You gotta become a member to get that seniority. Okay? I love you all, don't get me wrong. Somebody needs to find courage where they don't think they have any. Shape the fuck up. Because the only one that's going to get the justice that you seek is you. So have courage. Alright, Marie. You're number 1 on the list. I'm going to go with the top fans. Alright, Marie. Message for Marie. Might be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody's been put to rest. Or somebody's putting, yeah, a Knight of Pentacles. So they didn't really have much to offer. You could have put this cycle to rest. This particular person, you got no spoons for this person anymore. This very well could be a very unstable person. Somebody did this to themselves. They just did, they were doing too much. Trying to deplete you, it didn't work. You're tapped the fuck in and you called your power back. It might be a little overwhelming, but you're going to get through this. Things are going to balance out. You're juggling things just fine. Stay consistent. You're going to have an offer of stability coming in. You're through the worst of it. Okay? You are ending this cycle once and for all. I'm proud of you. You're moving on. You're moving through. You're getting through it. You're doing well. All right, Sag. Here's your message. Hopefully you're still here. What's this? So you might have to let go of some sort of stability or some sort of inheritance or whatever. Some sort of clarity of something regarding this stability, or I don't know. It could be a family business, family something that kind of went to shit. There's some sort of enlightenment or awareness coming to the forefront here. What's going on with Sag? What do they need to know? Somebody was very emotionally manipulative. They sure as hell didn't come forward with any type of compassion. They tried to have you ahead, and they tried gaslighting you. That's bullshit. You had no other choice but to alchemize a bunch of fucking deception. But that's okay. You've got something good coming in. Regardless, you're going to be compensated for the bullshit. Somebody's coming in to let you know that the sabotage too as well. You're going to find out the information you need to move forward. You're going to end up getting the upper hand in this, so just hold your horses. Stay consistent. Open your mind, open your heart, open your eyes. You got this. Sheila. Message for Sheila. 9 of Swords, you're finding out the truth about something. Somebody doesn't want you nurturing the truth. Somebody doesn't want you speaking up. Shut your mouth, Sheila. Don't say a damn word. Keep it to yourself. Yeah? Really? See how it is. You're going to be celebrating anyway. This toxicity is fucking rearing its ugly head, unfortunately. They want you overthinking. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. Somebody does not want you tapping in because they want to reconcile with you. Can pull the wool over your eyes. Not happening. Not happening. Don't allow that shit to happen. Okay? Stay true to yourself. What's the deal? Two of Swords. The Divine is working with you. Divine is helping you through this. Keep close to your chest. Mind your own business and keep your business to yourself. Okay? Stop telling people shit. Stop talking to people about certain things. It's like giving me a feeling like you're oversharing. You need to be focusing on your journey forward. Okay? You've got bystanders there slowing you down, talking to you to slow you down. Just keep moving forward. Hi, nice to meet you. And just keep walking. Don't even stop. You got an equal reciprocation coming in. Things are going to balance out for you. You got some money coming in, quite possibly. You resist betrayal, but you're kind of leaving people in the dark, as you should. Leave them where they left you. They haven't changed a bit. They're trying to siphon from you, trying to get you to be unstable, trying to win your new beginning, but that's not happening. You're dealing with a lot of the past. You're stepping into this Empress energy, so continue moving forward. You're walking away emotionally. You're ending the cycle with this King of Cups in the reverse. Very, very emotionally manipulative imbecile. Okay? Remember who the fuck you are. Frey, if you're still here, this is your message, and then that's it. Hopefully you're still here. You might be thinking about the past quite a bit. It might be making you bitter. It might be making you kind of feel like you want to rip somebody's head off from all the manipulation they threw. Holy fuck. I've never had the cards jump out like this. Not very often. What do we got? Yeah, you need to tap in. You need to remember. You need to remember who the fuck you are. Okay? Call your power back. Don't allow this bitterness to eat you alive. Okay? Release the bitterness. Alright? Do yourself a favor. Stop sleeping on your potential. Enough is enough. Alright, collective. That's it for now. I might be on later. I might not be. I don't know. Figure it out later when I get there. I might go to bed early. See. We'll see what happens. But anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. Please be good to yourself if you can't be good at it, so that way you can be good to others. Please, please, help me change the world one day at a time. Okay? I can't do it without you. Alright? I really can't do it without you. I need your help. I can't do this all myself. I really can't do it all myself. Again, thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a great day.